Well, now we know that the Inquisitor there is an impostor. How do I get back up? This way, I take it? Maybe? Guess it's a roundabout route, I guess. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Galamine. Newly come to Corythius and murder on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would seem that a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if it were to behave oddly, who dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is uncontrollable proof of the Inquisitor's impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity and why he's decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Narn, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? Cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony to support our claim. Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Gallant with the evidence you've discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Alrighty. Oh, you returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Yeah, we got some bad news, friend. Some really bad news. The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That cannot possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak of Sir Peruna. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I'll never speak against the man who saved my life. Oh boy. Or wait, where am I going here? Did I go the wrong way? Was I supposed to go elsewhere up here? Okay, wait a minute. Where am I supposed to be going here? That's strange. I guess it must be down here then. Oh, there they are, okay. You, I do not believe I know you, madame. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I did not know of it, not at all. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Gerlach gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravenian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I have never told anybody. Said if I kept this confidence, Sir Gerlach and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When I last agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Gerlach to the infirmary. On his first night in the White Room front, Inquisitor Galamine was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized Wallace in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Gillamont, wanted to put an end to this madness, but then I remembered the Inquisitor's threats, so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whiteburn Front. So I took several from the chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Holland, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere with this. Alright, let's take a look here. Alrighty. Time for things to change here. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 axes stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. There had better be a very good explanation for why you're carrying these rosaries, and where did you find this papal encyclical? Fear take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I such an unbelievable tale. This evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends now, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me in my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravonian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Naran. Together let's put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Alright, he's finally on our side. And I guess this is a pretty far area here. It's, yeah, it's pretty far. Pretty much a straightforward path this way. Ah, this was the way we were heading when we did the ice sprites. Some tent goers over there, I guess. Nope, not messing with you. Shoot. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Charlemont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we'll need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Yes, we are. You needn't trouble so much, child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Holland's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? But all that is holy, I swear to you, I've never questioned the teachings of Hollowed. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My lord, Charlemont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I'm present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, Venom. I named thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Galamain and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find logic in yours flawed. How can I portray the which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Charlemont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. Wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who've only sinned was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian's innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Charlemont, then come, let us see how Angustian Steer fares against Syaoranvee, Fang, and Kalal. Alright, here we go. There's enemies coming. I missed it, dang. Get out of here. I'm down to about half at this point. Oh, dang. My buffs. Hope it takes hold of me. I'm losing health pretty bad. Oh, I got cured by somebody. so hopefully everybody focuses on him now. And down. Looks like Guillemart, or whatever his name was, the only one survived. My glamour is dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood is repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend your ascender, and when you are dead, white brim front shall fall. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserve not better. Naren, I must apologize to you for involving you in this sordid mess. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the manner which first brought you into our midst, and this past time you were reunited with your airship. This is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front and bring your associates. Alright. Seems finally after arriving in Corthius, we'll actually get to where the airship is at Stone Vigil. Alright. Where have you been, Naren? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always likely to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can only celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Level 41 quest. We're actually speeding through these quite a bit. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow Anon. Oh shoot, there's a lot of quests here actually. They just like suddenly become more quest-like here. Alrighty. You all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillemart would still be among us, free to play upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much hope that the signs of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Galan. Nothing have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has survived a pressure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if we be permitted to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Drumvinians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes, I should explain. Shortly after you arrived, I had my men gather old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been certain, it is still in the custody of when the outpost was unrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say. Nor can I give you any assurance that it has not been removed in the intervening years. Far too long, the ruin has served as a Drumvinian foothold into Corythius, which they have struck out at us with depressing regularly. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. And how will it change, forgive me, Lord Jolmont, but there is no guarantee that you'll prevail. In any event, we have not time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see, well that may be for the best. I will infer some Netherland of your impending visit. May Holland guide you with science. Alright. Okay, so now that we've covered out this house's area, and have more quests to do when we come back, I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here, since we have made progress. And I will see you guys next time when we'll start up and do the side quest here, and then head off to Stone Vigil. So see you then.